Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome everyone to our online mindful community. This is the Maryland Meditation Center. My name is Venerable Narongchai Thanachayo. I'm going to be your host tonight for this wisdom talk and guided meditation. We are here in this community since the beginning of this year of the 1st of January 2022, and it has been a great journey so far. Have been here once a week on Saturday 7 to 8:15 Eastern Standard Time, and today we have come to the Saturday of 17 September 2022, which means it has been 38 weeks of this community that we meet and we meditate and we learn something from each other to support each other, not only in terms of how to improve meditation, but also in terms of how to live a better and healthier life. And that's something I feel very grateful for this opportunity. And thank you for having me here, and also welcome everyone to join us here, whether you are a new participant or a regular meditator. This space is for everyone, for meditation lovers from around the world. So feel free to stop by, feel free to invite friends and family members, someone who you think that they might be benefit from this kind of community. So we are here just to learn how to practice meditation. We provide the space for those of you who are looking for the space, the community, the group, or the mindful friend to hang out with. This is it. This is the space for you. There is no cost. You can join us from anywhere from around the world, and you can also learn something from each other as well by sharing your experience, by asking questions. And there will be a record of each session will be posted on the YouTube on the weekly basis. So if you are new, you can come back and relearn what we have learned so far. Even though you are a regular participant, you may be noticing that you will learn something new each week that you join us here on this community. So again, welcome everyone to join us. Hope everyone is doing okay. So how was last week? Everyone have a chance to practice meditation, and any good news, any excited, any achievements, so feel free to share with us in this community so we can rejoice in your merit and your happiness as well. Okay, so hello Corinne, we have Peter and Macy from Singapore here. We have Rochelle, Elspeth, Izzy. How's your meditation journey going? Well so far, Izzy? Ellen, James, Becky, welcome back Becky. Lisa, Lear, Steve, okay. We have Linda, Donna, Raj, and Rochelle. Okay, glad to see everyone's back here online again. Great week, thank you, Easy. Okay, we here in Thailand is a rainy season, and as you may know or you still remember, I mentioned 2 months ago, during the rainy season, Buddhist monks we're not allowed to travel. We have to stay in one place for the rest of the rainy season, which give us 90 days to be able to catch up with something that we left off. So usually the monk take this time to come back to study Dhamma, the teaching of the Buddha, and at the same time to practice meditation more and more. So in this place, me and my monks brothers, we 6 months, we stay in this forest in the northern part of Thailand. It has been 2 months by now, since the July 14th. So today is September 17th. So we have 1 more month to go. It's raining pretty much every day. It's nice here. Wherever I go here, there's not many people around here. They're all greens, they're all trees, and there's a small stream running across our land. So it's very peaceful, and that helps us to meditate much better. So in this week we have ordination, new monks that just ordained, and we take them here to experience the forest living lifestyle so they can meditate in a secluded place, because there are 4 things that conducive for meditation practice. In case you may not remember, I think we have talked about this already. So the first thing that conducive for meditation environment is called the place, right? The place needs to be quiet, not too close, not too far from the village, and surrounded by nature, and safe. You can feel safe and you can feel secure, and that's about the place. And it's understandable. How can you meditate well in the noisy place, right? In the crowded area. And the second factor, it is about food. Okay, it must be easy to access to food, to find food. If we live too far, too deep in the forest, it's going to be difficult to be able to get food. And food is also important element, right? To live healthy life, to have energy to meditate, the body needs food. not only just food, it needs to be a good food and have enough nutrition as well. We need to know how to manage eating food and drinking enough water so we can sit in a longer session. And the third element is about the people around us. And this is very important. That's why we have this community, okay? A mindful community, a community for those who love in meditation practice. And we should find out and hang out with them. You may have a physical class, meditation class in your community. If from time to time, if you can, stop by and join them. Or if you are inconvenient, you can join an online community like this. I believe there are many of them. So just feel free to select the group to hang out with, and if you feel comfortable with them, and then hang out with them. They only bring benefit for you and help us to create disciplines, because when we're surrounded by this group of people who share the same value of seeing benefit of practice meditation, so they will always encourage each other to go and meditate, to listen to the Dharma talk, and to sit more and more and encourage each other to moving forward. Okay, so here 6 months we meditate every day. We don't have to talk because we know why we're here, and that gives us benefit to live with the friend who understand what we want, right? Everyone wants the same thing, which is quiet place and the place to meditate. And that's it. Meditation hall is over there. If we see someone sitting there, we understand them. We don't bother them. Just let them sit. And the last factor is about the Dharma. Because we need to have teacher around in case we run into problem and obstacle. So we have someone to ask, and that's also important, because in this journey we may know how to meditate, right? But along the way we will be encountering some experience that we never experienced before, and then we don't know what to do. We have doubt, and sometimes we quit because we don't see the result. And one of the reasons that people quit when it comes to meditation is because they want to have the result quickly. Within 1 week, I have to get this, I have to see this, I have to experience that. But 2 weeks goes by, 1 month goes by, see nothing, only the darkness, no happiness, still having pain in the body. So maybe meditation is not for me, so I stop here. Okay, that is not correct way of practicing meditation. We are dealing with the mind. The mind is a refined element. We don't see where the mind is, and now we try to control it. It's not like eating food, right? We order the food, we don't like it, we order the new one. We don't like this clothes, we take it off and we put on a new one until we find the one we like. But meditation is not like that. Okay, there are so many techniques for you to experience, but once you start with one technique, I like you to stick with it long enough. Don't just keep on changing. This technique 1 week, that technique 1 week, it doesn't work. Maybe nothing works for you if you keep on neglecting the way you practice meditation and keep on changing the technique. So have faith with it, initial faith. Okay, have some hope with your practice, and then you will see the result. And most importantly, find good friends to hang out with, just like this community. I hope you still remember what we learned last week. Let me recap, and then I move on to share with you some new things that can be benefit for you in your meditation practice. So last week I shared with you the story of one of the highly venerated meditation teacher in Thailand, Venerable Sotjantasaro. Okay, and he has gone to a difficult time as well, trying to find way to practice meditation. And he realized that meditation is so difficult because there are 4 things that need to be unified, right? Number 1, sensation, memory, thought, and cognition. These are the 4 things that must be unified in one place, only one single spot. And when these 4 things unify, then the mind can be completely still. Then we can go deeper into our meditation practice, and this is very important. And when you have a chance to practice meditation, you may be wondering why my mind cannot be still. Is there anything missing? Is there anything that I need to adjust to improve? Okay, so this information may be useful because this is the nature of the mind or the function of the mind. No, this is the function of the mind. The mind has ability to feel. Sensation refer to feeling, and the mind has ability to memorize. Mind have also ability to think, and the mind has ability to know. So these 4 things must be unified when it's come to meditation. Okay, the feeling, the thinking, the memory, and the cognition must be stopped and stay still at one place. So keep that in mind. And where is that single spot that the mind should be still, or the mind should be kept, okay, in one place. And this is the another information that teach by this great master. He said the mind in our body there are 7 locations, we call 7 base of the mind. Ideally the mind should be kept at the base number 7, which is around the center of the body, around our stomach, okay, in this area. Don't too much worry about exactly location, but it's somewhere here around above our navel, okay. So when you breathe in and breathe out, where the breathe in meets with the breathe out, in that location is called the center of the body or the home of the mind, according to this venerable, that he discovered the concept of the 7 base of the mind. And this is the nature of the mind that not many of us are aware of, right? And from the Buddhist text, this is how the Buddha explained: the mind is agitated, easily to agitated, it's unsteady, it's difficult to guard, it's like a fish, okay. When you throw the fish through the dry land, the fish will be struggling and want to go back to the water. Same thing when meditation, we try to still the mind, we keep the mind with the object, and many times that the mind want to go outside that object, go outside the body and go after something else, okay. It's just like the fish, simply because the mind, human mind, doesn't get used to train to be still, and that is why it doesn't like to stay. It feels agitated when we pull it back. So, but the good news is the mind can be trained, right? That's why we come back to meditation. And the mind is very refined object. Okay? It's hard to see. It's very subtle. Okay? It just go where it wants to go. And this is the nature of the mind. So don't feel too much worry when you have a wandering thought. This is very common. It's the nature of the mind. Just understand the nature of the mind and bring it back. So the question is, how can we keep the mind still? Venerable Sojanta Saro give us some information that I think is quite interesting. The question is, how to keep the mind still? From Venerable Sojanta Saro, this is his suggestion, which we have been practicing this in many meditation school as well. There are many techniques, and the technique that we use, okay, here in Thailand as well. The first thing, wherever the meditation school or wherever you learn, the teacher would suggest you to select the meditation object, simply because the mind thinking a lot. It's a wandering element. It think a lot. It never stop thinking. So you need to give the mind something to cling on, something to play with, just like the monkey. If you want to stop the monkey, you give the monkey banana, then the monkey stop, and once it's done eating banana, it moves to something else. So the idea is very similar. We need to give the object to the mind, then the mind can stay still. For most Buddhist people, sometimes they think of the Buddha image. Okay, every house in Thailand, we have the Buddha meditation room or the Buddha room. So we familiar with the Buddha image. So Buddhist people use the Buddha image easily. So when they close their eye, they can think of the Buddha image in their meditation room, and that helps to calm the mind down. So for Christianity or some people may think of cross when they close their eye, okay? Or it can be any object, can be the full moon, can be the sun, can be the crystal ball, can be the apple, can be the orange, can be anything. So here I have the crystal ball. This is something that I carry wherever I go because it's light, it's easy. Sometimes in our monastery, when the monks have breakfast and lunch, we have this little crystal ball beside our plate. So as we take the food, as we eat the food, so we keep stirring back to the crystal ball, and that helps us to bring the mind back, because crystal ball represent the nature of the mind. The mind is clear and the mind is bright. So when we see the crystal ball, we feel that, we should make sure that the mind is always with us, is always clear and bright. It's another reminder, it's another question that, where is my mind? So when I see the crystal ball, I know right away where is my mind, mind. So I bring the mind back. So this is the object I have and I use as well. It's easy because it feels good every time I see something clear and something bright. And whatever we see, whatever we smell, whatever we taste on the daily basis, on the regular basis, it becomes a habit. So the more you look at something clear, something bright, the more your mind will be clear and will be bright as well, right? Okay, so this is something that I use, but ideally can be any object like this in this picture. Okay, can be any object, can be an apple, can be orange, can be the full moon, can be the star, can be any object that you feel easy when you close your eyes. Okay, so let's do some exercise here. I'd like you to look at this crystal ball in my hands. Okay, look at it. And then we will close our eyes and to see if you can still see the crystal ball. Everyone's ready? So I will count 1, 2, 3, and then at the end of the 3, I'd like you to close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, about 5 seconds. You can open up your eyes. Okay. How many of you can still see the crystal ball when you close your eyes? You can type 1 in the chat box. Okay, that's nice. That easy, right? Good, good. James type 2. Okay, now here come to the second question. Let's do it again. Okay, this is the crystal ball. This is the second exercise. Everyone see it clearly? Okay. Now, close our eyes one more time, another 5 seconds. Don't look at it, close your eyes. Okay, now you can open up your eyes. So here come to the second question. If this is 100%, okay, because you see from your physical eye, whatever you see here in front of you, this is considered 100%. So during the time that you close your eye in that 5 seconds, what would be the percentage of the clarity of this image in your when you close your eyes? Okay, let's say if it's 100%, okay, that means when you close your eye and when you open up your eye, you see exactly the same clarity, and that is 100%. So you can use this as the indicator. So how many percentage you think that you see this image clearly, the clarity of this image when you close your eyes? Can you type number of percentage into the chat box? 75, good, good. 30, 90, wow, wow, amazing. 50%, huh, Becky? Interesting. Elspeth 75, Steve 50, Raj 20, Teddy 30. Okay, wow, that's a good number. Okay, Messi also 50. That's impressive. Okay, 20. Okay, Peters. Okay, usually this is very important information when it's come to visualization, because the mind seeing and the seeing from the physical eye is similar, but it's not the same. This is 100%. When we close our eyes, the clarity of the image usually drop it. Okay, less and less. Sometimes 10%, sometimes 5%. And as you keep on meditating, it should be clearer. It should be clearer, maybe from 10 to 15 to 50 to 70. It gradually increase, but normally for many new meditators, it's hard, and that's why they feel stressed, and they try to use the physical eye, try to locate the object and try to see the object 100% as they see from the physical eye. This is incorrect practice. Okay, please don't do it. Don't try to use the physical eye to locate the object when you meditate. 50% is 50% okay, 20 is 20 okay, whatever it is, at least you feel that the object is still there. Okay, and go from there. Don't try to make it clearer. Okay, then you will have the stress here and between your eyebrow, because you try to locate the object in your meditation, which is not good. It's wrong practice. Okay, that's good. 50-70%, at least you notice that it's not 100%, because we don't get used to it, and later on it will become 100. Okay, it will. There might become more still, and the clarity of the image will be much clearer later on. And the second technique that the great master advised is to use the mantra. Okay, what is the mantra? The mantra is simply the word that we use, we recite, we say it over and over during the meditation. But saying it doesn't mean we say it out loud like this. Okay, we mentally, okay, recite this mantra during meditation. For example, some of the student may use the word peace and calm, peace and calm, peace and calm, or clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or stay still, stay still, stay still, stay relaxed. Can be anything, can be any phrase at all. For Buddhist people, sometimes we say the word that related to the Buddha, like Buddho, 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 or something like this, that every time we say it, we feel safe, we feel peace of mind, we feel relaxed, we feel protected from the Buddha or our teacher. So it can be any phrase at all. Okay, the reason, again, simply because the mind is a wandering element. If we don't give the mind something to do, the mind will go after something else. So in this case, we can use either the object of your choice, whatever you feel good, okay, easy to think of, or you can use the mantra, or you can combine. It's a combination. While you visualize the crystal ball, the full moon, the cross, the apple, you see that image, even though it's like 10% clarity, it's okay. Keep the mind there and add on the mantra. Okay, clear and bright, peace and calm, can be any phrase. Okay, that's if only if this thing easy for you. Okay, for some people, mantra is difficult. You need to use energy. Visualization is difficult. You need to force the mind to see the object. Okay, if you feel like this, stop, don't do it, because meditation should be easy. We shouldn't make any effort at all. We should let it be, should be neutral, should be relaxed, should be comfortable since the beginning of your practice, and during the practice, and at the end of practice. You should feel easy, easier and easiest, and that's the way meditation should be. Okay, so I hope you find meditation become easier since we have been meditating together for quite some time. Okay, so some of you have joined us in the beginning of this journey. I hope you should feel meditation is easy and it's become easier for you. It become more relaxed every time you think of meditation. Every time you think of the cushion, you feel, oh, I want to sit. I feel it's comfortable, it's easy. But for some time, and some of you may feel like, oh, how come today meditation is hard, is difficult? Okay, maybe you get discouraged by this kind of thought. Okay, come back to the basic, come back to the principle. Just remind yourself that, I just want to relax. I just want to sit and relax. Let me give you another exercise that may help you to meditation a little bit easier. If let's put your hands, okay, right hand to your left shoulder. Okay. Do you feel that your finger touch your shoulders? You know, right? That now your hand touch your shoulders. You know this area is being touched. Okay. What about switch the side? Now left hand touch the right shoulders. Now you feel this area. This area is being touched. Not this one. This one. So you are at this very present moment that you know that the body, this area of the body is being touched. Your job is to keep on knowing, keep on awareing that this body, this area is being touched by this hand. Nothing else. Just know. If you can prolong this knowing, this is meditation. This is focus. Your mind is here, not somewhere else. It can be here at your ears. You know that the ear is being touched, not the shoulder no more. Now the mind is here with the ear. So stay with the ear. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. It's knowing that the mind is here without changing anything, without adjusting anything, just knowing. Stay with your consciousness that I am here. I relax and I know my mind is here. What if you touch the center of your body? If you put your hand at your stomach, you know that your stomach, your belly is being touched. Can you stay there with that feeling of being touched a little bit longer and longer and longer? This is how you exercise during the day to bring the mind back, to cultivate, concentration. 1 second, move to 5 seconds. From 5 seconds, move to 10 seconds, to 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Can you stay here 2 minutes? Can you stay here only 5 minutes? Can you stay here 10 minutes? Simply, keep it simple. Okay, that's the idea. All right, so I think everyone is ready for meditation, and it's my job to remind you to check, okay, that your body is okay, is your mind okay, happy, relaxed, you ready for meditation. Okay, make sure you find the balance and comfortable sitting position. Okay, you think of the pyramid, it's like the triangle, so the weight can flow evenly, okay, from the top of your head and chip, evenly to the left and the right side of the body. Left knee and right knee is go straight down to the center of the body. Bring accessory that you need to make sure that to help you sit more comfortable. Okay, the pillow, the blanket. Make sure you sit straight and sit relaxed. Very important. The clothes that you wear also important as well. The chair, the cushion also important as well. It affects our meditation practice. Okay. Other than that, just let it be. Let it be and enjoy the session. Okay. So here I have the pillow. This pillow, it's to not only to support my back. So when I meditate, I put my hand on top of this pillow to prevent the heat that come from my palm, my leg. So put this on my lap. Sometimes I put on my back, or there's a small pillow like this. It depends. Okay, it depends. Whichever you feel convenient or feel comfortable with any kind of accessory, please have it handy nearby. So when you sit, you just grab it, and hold it. Sometimes some people hug the pillow, just give them comfort. When you hug the pillow, you feel comfort, you feel relaxed. Why not, right? So you can, whatever, because no one see it. It's only you, and it's only you who know whether you are comfortable or not. Okay? All right. Now it's time for us to get back to our meditation practice. Let's take a few good deep breaths before we close our eyes. Just breathe in and out freely, and notice how the body breathes. Slowly bring your awareness to your breath and welcome yourself to this very present moment, here and now. As you following your breath in, notice the air pass through your nose, down to your throat, to your chest, abdomen, and to the center of the body. Feel the area of the center of the body. You may pause a little bit before you exhale, just to have the mind stay still at the center of the body for a few seconds, and then breathe out. And whenever you feel ready, relax, you may slowly, softly open up your eyes. Welcome everyone back. That was about 30 to 35 minutes meditating together in silence. How do you feel? Everyone feel happy, relaxed, find some inner peace inside yourself? Okay, what is the number of your happiness, peace and calm at the moment from 0 to 10? 10 is the highest. If you can share with me. To me, I never feel enough, okay, when it's come to meditation. Here in the I Monastery, we meditate 4 sessions a day. Okay, start from 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's the first session. Okay, and then we have breakfast around 7:30, and the late morning session start at 9:30 until 11. Have lunch again 11:30. We meet again at 2 o'clock, and that's another longer session from 2 to 4, sometimes 4:30. We sit and we do walking meditation. Okay, some monks like to sit alone, some monks like to sit by oneself, by himself. Okay, and again we exercise around 4:30. Have personal time to take a walk, to clean the temple, and we meet again 6:30 for the evening chanting. It takes about 30 minutes for the chanting, and we sit until 9 or 9:30. And that's the daily schedule. And some monks go back and meditate in their tents, okay, continue until midnight. And some wake up early, 3 o'clock in the morning, and do walking meditation and come back for sitting meditation. So we're gonna take our time here in this forest, in this rainy season, to go deeper in our meditation practice. And that's something you can apply to your daily life as well. Wow, that's amazing number, huh? Becky 8, Itzy 9, Rochelle 8, Leah 8, Ellen 9. Wow. Elspeth also 8, Raj 7. Amazing. Okay, Messi also 7. Okay, that's good. Happy for you. You know what? This is not happened to many people. Okay, how many people in your life cycle that you know that they come and tell you that I am so happy today, I am so happy every day, and every time you see them, they always smile and they always happy. Okay, a lot of people have a lot of stress. Depression is #1 global disability at the moment, and is the manifestation of human mind. And the mind is unhappy. That's why people get stressed, get depressed. The mind is crowded. The mind has a lot of thought and don't know how to deal with those kind of thought. So if someone say, I am happy today, I feel peace, I feel calm today, I feel relaxed today, and this is, to me, this is amazing. Okay, a feeling that people can have. Okay, during this time of the world, that's a lot of things happening at the moment. Okay, so meditation is important. I cannot say it enough. Okay, it's not just for relaxation. It has much deeper meaning than just relaxation. And that's why I feel grateful every time I myself have a chance to meditate, and I see everyone is meditating as well. So you don't know what's waiting for you down the road of meditation journey, but please keep on sitting. Okay, coming back to the world in the peace. Okay, being happy day by day. Okay, and during the week you meditate on your own, and on the weekday like this Saturday, please come back and join us so we can help each other to grow this community, to help each other to master or deepen our meditation practice by being disciplined, by showing up in this community. That means you are disciplined and you care, okay, about the friend and community here. Okay, and you can share your experience, you can ask questions. This is how we learn from each other. Okay, so question from Izzy. I have been noticed that I have been holding a lot of tension in between the eyebrow and shoulder. What can cause this tension? What should I do? Okay, this is new for me. That's good. So what would be the technique that you use? Is this happen from time to time? It happen often. Okay, usually tension that appear in any part of the body, okay, is come from people try to one of the reasons is people try to visualize the object, try to think of the object. When we use the words try, that means we use energy to force something to be happening, to force the mind to stay still, to force the mind to stay with the object, or to force the object to be clear and clearer. We don't feel content. We lost our relaxation. We lost our contentment. So the mind go after something. So the mind show up in the body. So stress with the shoulder, with the back, with the spine. Okay, especially in this area, because this area is very sensitive area around the eye, around the eyebrow. Okay, most likely is because we pay too much on focusing to the object. We pay too much focus on concentrating the mind to keep the mind still. So without knowing, we use an effort. There is a drive inside our mind that force the mind to stay still. Without knowing, we try to relax. We think we are relaxed, but we are not completely relaxed. And that is why it show up in this area, the area of the eyebrows. So what you can do, you can come back to basic, okay? To observe yourself one more time, second time, to scan through the body. Am I really relaxed? Am I too much intense? Try to focus my mind try to force my mind to be still, okay, to see if this help. And another thing that I use, okay, I use the massage like this, okay. You use the thumb to massage the eyebrow in this area, in and out a few times, okay, 5 times, 10 times. It works, okay, it works. It helps to relax the muscle in this area, because once the intention get into the physical level, it's hard just to pretend that we relax. It will not go away. We have to do something. Sometimes we need to go to the massage, okay, to go to the spa, to go to the sauna and steam room, to use that things, okay, to need help from someone else to help relax the body, to fix this physical issue, okay. So try this. This is very simple, okay, a few times, and you will feel good right away. And after that, you can close your eye and come back to your meditation object again to see if this helps. Okay, all right. So make sure you sit, okay, on the daily basis. Meditation should be your habit by now. Start from 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but do it daily, okay. And if you have been meditating with me for quite some time, I like to suggest that you find time 30 minutes, okay. If you love meditation, you love your life, you must take care of your mind. And how can we take care of our mind if we don't meditate? So 30 minutes, I believe everyone can find time, 30 minutes every day. We have 24 hours. We give most of our time to a lot of people, to the world, but we don't have time for ourselves. So it shouldn't be like that. Set time 30 minutes every day and meditate. It's only bring benefit to you. And to see for the next 30 days, okay, the next 2 months, few months, if you stick in this schedule for 30 minutes a day, okay, you will be notice a big change, a big progress in your meditation practice. Okay, so don't take my word for it. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to meditate with you. I'm here to answer some of the questions that you have that help you to meditate better, and that's my role here. So again, keep on sitting, okay, don't give up, have faith in your practice, and have self-discipline. Okay, you are on your way to be success in this meditation journey. Okay, so wish everyone have a good weekend. Hope to see everyone again next week. Feel free to join us. Feel free to bring friends, anyone who may be benefit from this community. And you can go back and relearn what we have learned so far from our YouTube channel as well. Okay, so see everyone again next week. Please have a good one.